What's going on, YouTube fam? Today I want to give you guys a quick look at your Fire Red Jordan 3s. But before I get into the review, if you're new to my channel, this is your first time just stumbling across one of my videos, welcome. Thanks for taking out some time to kick it with me. But look, while you're here, do me a favor, hit the subscribe button, click that notification bell for me. That way when I upload new material, post new content or anything like that, you'll get notified. Then you can head to the channel and you can see the latest and greatest video that I uploaded for you guys. If you are on social media like Instagram, Twitter, and you enjoy pictures of sneakers, outfits, sneaker talk, anything related to kicks, really, give me a follow. You can find me. I'm at IamTMCII. So give me a follow on my social media. And lastly, if you enjoyed a video, do me a favor and hit the thumbs up. Really an indicator to me. Let me know that you guys enjoy my content, and it motivates me to continue to take out time to record videos whenever I have new pickups. All right, now that the intro's out of the way, for my first time viewers, let's dive right into these. So these, like I mentioned, are your Fire Red Jordan 3s. First time we got these released with the Nike Air on the back. We've had retros in the past, but they had the Jumpman, but we finally got the true OG form, sort of, and I'll dive into that in a little bit with the Nike Air on the back. I'm gonna also cover your different materials that we have. I'm gonna touch on quality control as well, and towards the end of the video, I'm gonna toss them on feet, go over sizing and comfort and all that stuff. So stick around, and I got you guys pretty much covered for everything you need to know about these. So for those who don't know, the Jordan 3 is the first silhouette and shoe that Tinker designed for MJ and kind of started off basically the partnership and dynasty of sneakers when it comes to the Jordan brand. Tinker and MJ hooked up, and it's just been non-stop hit after hit since these, basically. So like I mentioned, these are close to the OGs, but I'm gonna put some pictures up, go over some of the differences. You can see the differences between some of the different years. What I've seen, the main thing, like the color right here, the cement print, the OGs that MJ wore, seemed like his print was a little bit darker. Not as dark as some of the retros. Some of the retros before these, like, it was damn near black. But the OGs that MJ wore, it seemed like it was a little bit darker than this. And also the lines and the thickness of the elephant print itself, it was more thin than this. Like the cuts and the grooves in the inside, these are real thick, but on the OGs it was a little bit more thin. Also the height of the elephant print around the toe, the OGs, it was a little bit lower than this. So they're getting closer and closer to the OGs, and I'm happy. Even with the shape, you can see that it comes more on a diagonal right here, whereas some of the older retros, this part just went straight across, and it looks weird after you wear them for a while. So they're starting to listen to us. They're starting to try and give us the closest thing to the OG shape and form as possible, and I can't complain, because this is probably one of my favorite colorways when it comes to 3s. These and the black cements are probably like my favorite colorways of the Jordan 3s, including OGs, retros, everything. I just love this colorway, and I love the black cement. So diving into the leather material, you got the different types of leather. You got a nice kind of tumbled leather on the toe box here. So it's a decent grain of tumbled leather on the toe box. And pretty much both of them the same. Seem like the tumbled leather on my right shoe is a little bit more defined, and you can see the tumbled a little bit more than you can on my left shoe, and that's to be expected. Just different cuts, different grains of leather. So you got that tumbled all the way up at the top on here, but then you got the smooth leather down at the bottom of the shoe coming around this little area. Overall, feels like the grain and the material that they use, decent grain of leathers. It's not horrible, can't really complain. Same thing on the back. Got a decent feeling grain of leather on here, not too bad. So that's that. You got the little Nike hang tag on here, just like the OGs, but the OGs had it didn't have the little metal beads right here. It had like the little plastic thing to keep it on there instead of that. You got a red insole, white writing. Try and see if we could get the production date. These went into production December of 21, and we just getting them, and they actually mass produced these. Seem like, you know, and this happened last time these released. Actually, the black I mean, the Fire Red 3s, I don't know if they're not a fan favorite or what, but these usually are mass produced and they usually are easy to get. Usually don't have to pay resale or have a hard time finding them if you do your research and really try and look for them. So that's pretty much far as the material goes on here. Just making sure you guys get good looks of the shoes before I hop into the quality control, because there are some complaints that I have about that, and I knew how it was going to happen with this being like an OG mass-produced shoe. So just giving you guys good up-close looks of the kicks. Now we could dive into QC. So I feel like the quality control, it's not the best. Like looking at my shoe, you can see like there's little marks. You can clearly see the paint strokes on here. I don't know, it always feels like it's hit and miss with this part on 3s. Sometimes you get like a flawless pair where you don't see any of the paint strokes, but seem like, you know, they just rush these really. I don't have a lot of glue marks issues, but I just think my painting issue is, my paint is just the issue. It just seemed like, you know, they hand painted this and they just kind of whisked them through quality control and check, and they just passed everything through the assembly line. Could be worse though. Like I said, I don't have a lot of glue marks or anything. It's just my paint strokes that I see on here, and it's not the worst either. So when I toss these on feet and from eye level, and with these being on the ground, you guys won't be able to see the paint strokes on here like I can with it just being up close like this. But I just feel like, you know, overall with 3s, it's usually always hit and miss when it comes to that. So overall QC is okay. It's not the best, not the worst. But that's that. Show you guys the box. So you got a nice sturdy box. Usually the 3 box feel a little bit flimsy, but seemed like they went with a thicker cardboard this time. And you have the little booklet that came with these, just like with your OGs and even some of the retro 3s. We used to get this little booklet that would come with the shoe, have like the breakdown. You guys could pause the video and read this stuff if you want to. So you got this little booklet that comes with it. You got the elephant print, cement print, tissue on the inside. Here is your label with your product breakdown, color code. Open your camera so you can scan that. Doesn't really do anything major, just open up the regular Nike app. Doesn't take you to the shoe or anything, but that's that. You got Nike Air on here just like the regular OG. But here you go. This is the box. Show you guys the kicks one more time. Before I take them off here, let me know what you think of these. If you copped them, if you pass. Usually reply to you guys when you guys leave me comments. If I don't reply to what you said, I'm gonna hit the heart button or the thumbs up button. So let's chop it up down in the comment section. Curious to see what you guys think about these. And I'm gonna take them off here now, toss them on feet, show y'all what they look like on feet. Y'all hang tight. All right, guys, here's a quick on feet look at your Fire Red Jordan 3s. I just wanna show you guys what they look like really quick on feet. We could just dive right into sizing. Usually the most asked question anyway. So to me, I have a medium, somewhat narrow foot, and I like a snug exact fit on my kicks. And recently, when it comes to 3s, I usually always go true to size, but the last couple pair of 3s I've purchased feel like the sizing and the cut has been different. So I've been going down a half size in my 3s, and they fit me perfect. I love the way these fit now when I go down a half size. So if you like a snug exact fit, not where it's tight and it hurts your feet, but just more of a fitting fit, I think go down a half size, and I think you'll be cool, honestly. But if you don't like a snug fit and you like a little bit of room in your shoe, go true to size and you should be good. If you have wide feet and you want a snug and exact fit, I think you go true to size and you'll be cool. And if you want a little bit of room in your shoes and you have wide feet, consider going up a half size. It's really all about preference and how you like your shoes to fit. As far as comfort goes, the 3s came out at the end of the 80s, 88, and the technology hadn't changed much, and it's a really flat shoe. Even though they have the little air unit on there, these, you feel a lot of the ground still when you walk. There's no real squish and bounce and cushioning in these. To me, I honestly feel like Jordan 1s feel more comfortable than 3s. I think the more you wear them, they eventually start to feel a little bit better, but they're not the most comfortable shoe. They're not painful. You could casually rock them all day. Just crazy to think MJ used to play in these, feeling these, compared to like some of the newer up-to-date technology shoes. But like I said, if you just casually wearing them all day, you'll be okay. You just won't get like the most comfort you would get in like a shoe with more technology in it. So here you go. I won't ramble anymore. Just wanted to show y'all what they look like real quick on feet. Like I mentioned, if you're new, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification button. But I'm gonna wrap it up here. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see y'all later. Peace.